Mass buoyancy gets them too floaty. Mass buoyancy loyally gets them too floaty. Mass is a non-specific number. It has to do with buoyancy. It's no wonder you just put it on a scale, use it in your hands. Just be sure to put your number in grams. Volume's unit is cubic meters. Use the scientists a lot. It's the keeper. With the ruler displacement you can collect. Volume is only the space inside an object. Divide mass by volume, you get the density. Don't worry, it doesn't have too much complexity. Just follow the formula, mass over the volume, and I'm sure you'll find its value. Shape and buoyancy gets them too floaty. Shape and buoyancy loyally gets them too floaty. A shape is a structure, form, or mold. They were never invented because they're too old. Due to water's flexibility, displacement can be made in the shape visually. Objects that are dense usually sink, meaning that they'll plunge in water within a blink. This can happen with broken boats. Not to fear, objects sink until they float. Floating is when an object drifts up. It slowly glides up the tub. When something floats, it never stops. It keeps afloat, it stays in one spot. Buoyancy can get them the floaty. Some buoyancy loyally can get them the floaty. Negatively buoyant, negative charge. When something sinks and has a discharge, things like these are very dense, meaning that its atoms are super intense. Positive buoyancy when something floats and says adios to all the sinking boats. Objects like these have a very light mass, keeping them on the surface without using gas. Neutral buoyancy is one of a kind. No negative, no positive, it's got its own kind. Objects like that are neutral, stay in the middle. Don't try to contest, it's quite the riddle. Everything is negative, positive, or neutral. Buoyancy controls whether you float. It's useful. It's based off of density and shape. Buoyancy has more than one cape. Shape and buoyancy can get them the floaty.